How's it going, guys? Today we're gonna start a Let's Play series of Call of Cthulhu. Hopefully it's gonna be good, I believe it will. I don't know a whole lot about Cthulhu lore, but I do enjoy what I know about it, and I enjoy other lore, and I just enjoy horror games in general. So, Seeker has joined my party. What's up, you beautiful creation you? Let's get this sexy shit started, boys. Oh, I started this at some point, don't even remember. Let's start it. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills, saying he is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case, able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Get on that shit, bro. Seeker. Seeker? There you are. Couldn't hear you. I had my party chat turned down. I am... Yeah. I'm recording also, so I'm going to be talking to the recording a lot. Yeah. He's famous for like horror stuff. I don't know if he's the one who first started writing stuff about Cthulhu or what, but he writes about him a lot, and a lot of people hate him for some reason. I think he's pretty cool. Dude, I freaking love him. We read a lot of his shit when I was in school, and I love it. Yeah. The Telltale Heart, or whatever, where he's got like a clock. The one where he's got like a heart beating under his reports. Yeah, it's a Telltale Heart. I like it. There's a bunch of I'm recording on my capture card to YouTube, so it's not a stream. Yeah. I'll pick stuff up. I don't know how to pick stuff up. There's a lamp symbol in front of me, but it's pitch black dark. I can't see. Apparently you don't have an inventory. Apparently you just pick stuff up and then use it forever. I haven't played that, but I think I have it. think I started playing Jedi Academy. I have like, yeah.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Sounds interesting. I think I started playing Jedi Academy. I have like 9 or 10 Star Wars games on my Xbox right now. Oh, nice. This is weird.
What a putrid offering.
So I'm in a cave, and there's some water in the cave. Not nearly enough for these to be living in, and I don't know if, I guess it connects to an ocean, but there are mounds of guts and blood everywhere, and a dead shark, and a dead whale, or 2 dead killer whales, and it's like laying here. I don't know if I can while I'm recording. I know I can't while I'm streaming. Oh, okay, I can. Sweet.
Don't
Whatever
fight.
game tells you to run, that's when
You
you know
have
you're
been
up.
chosen. Everything has already been written.
Am I Nazi Voldemort?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
He like shoved his tentacles through my chest and he grabbed me by the face and I woke up. And my character said I hate whiskey. When he got
I hate whiskey. I wonder why I still take these things. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Alaska. That's the name of this book. Something with October 1924 is the calendar.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Apparently I did a case for a guy where his wife working for a girl. He couldn't understand it.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The 20s girl.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oh, I have a choice here. I can either have a drink or not drink. The whiskey sitting on my desk. I'm drinking it. Give me. This will affect your destiny. Oh, awesome. My destiny is to be drunk the whole game. I just I'm drinking more. I don't want to answer the phone. Fuck up. I am drinking every single ounce. Okay, apparently I can just unlimitedly drink because every time I pick up the glass and turn it up, it's like he's chugging it, but when he puts it back down, it's still as full as it was when I picked it up.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, now I have an inventory that I'm out of the nightmare. All I have is It's a lighter from the army. Nice. Stop bringing
I'm listening.
No,
Are you
fucking
Edward
Fred
Pierce,
Jones from Mr.
private
Incorporated.
investigator
Who do you think
contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of
Scooby-Doo.
investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
That's why
I'm
you
so
need
very
a
sorry, but I have to
fireproof
collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. Eloquence. Represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of the problem. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal. Fuck. I'm gonna cuss somebody to death during interactive discussions. Oh, I could use some medicine. Okay. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem
It's a
you've
Great
been
Depression,
accepting
bro. Get off my
fewer
ass.
new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
I don't have time for this.
Mr. Pierce, you still...
Just hang up on her in the middle of
I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Who the hell are you? You look like the frickin' dude. Look at the devil from.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, the guy brought me a painting and wanted me to look at it. I'm a detective.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Some of it is
Rather thin.
Make up part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report says that the fire started in the dining room, claiming the whole family. Bro, turn the fucking oven off. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting article about the marriage. Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They lived a recluse life. They were the only son Simon. Creepy as shit. Fucking cult, dude.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Beautiful, beautiful decisions, yes. Yes? I'm recording, honey. What do you want?
I was just gonna say if I might have had this.
Okay.
Thriftlooks.com.
I read about her mental frailty. Story, where did Sarah Hawkins live? Up my ass. Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
What?
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
What?
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
Yeah.
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater.
Yeah,
Find
that's
Warehouse
essentially the
36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent
they
from
work
Darkwater
out
right before her
everything.
death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Mika said hi.
Find that
Vicky.
warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you,
Said
Mr.
Mika
Pierce.
said
I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer,
hi. Seeker said you fucked up.
but it's not like I have a choice.
Not turnips, a turnip.
Darkwater.
Specifically one.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Screenshots and video clips I sent you.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. All I have to do, natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oh, cool. That's cool. If you pick up books about certain things, like I just picked up one about medicine and increase.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top. I used to be an avid reader.
Maybe. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family as the only clue she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I want to rape someone in this warehouse. Preferably a turtle. I don't know why. I just get turtle rape vibes from this warehouse. I can't tell if that's bones or branches or wood or what that's supposed to be. But it looks creepy as shit. Intermadness. Always.
We're almost there.
Jagged rocks. That's all I can see. Not look promising. Shit. More not promising.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
I don't think I want to say that,
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great pain to what a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
The family I'm investigating the deaths of lived on this island, and the harbor master has documents on them. I guess if they ever sell them, he would have some kind of documents, but... That's funny. There's an article about Prohibition hanging outside of a bar. That's funny.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
God, you're ugly. What the fuck, dude? Some serious sideburns there, huh? You look exactly the same as that guy. That guy has no sideburns. This bar, and this guy sitting at the bar just turned around and spit on the floor in front of me and looked at me and then looked back at his drink. I love it.
Hey, be careful.
My character just casually walked up to him, kicked his bar stool, and the guy fell and hit his head on the bar, and my guy put my hand on the guy's shoulder and was like, hey, be careful, man.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
I didn't do anything. Fuck you, man.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I bet that would have been cool to do. Going welling would have been really hot.
That'll be all for now.
I think I'm going to end the recording here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment if you did.